Yes, my wonderful people, welcome back to J Progress Entertainment again. My people, this story is not the happiest of the happiest story. This story is a tragic one. People, if you are out there and you are a parent, sometime your child may be young and you think that these are just kids or children playing off stuff. But that child could be going through a lot. So parents, me a beg you know, sometime pay attention to your kids. Right? Pay attention, and I mean close attention. Observe the changes in your child. There is this 14-year-old little boy from St. Thomas who have done the unthinkable. But I tell you what, sometimes these kids are going through stuff even worse than an adult. It could be bullying in school. It could be can't find a feeling of belonging anywhere. They don't feel like they belong anywhere. They could be going through a lot. And as a result of possibly one of these things, a 14-year-old St. Thomas boy is no longer among the land of the living in what appears to be suicide. My people, my peeps, I will go into the story with you guys and see what we can get from this story. Guys, stay with me and listen keenly as I deliver this tragic story. A student of St. Thomas I reportedly took his own life following a dispute with his father over a bicycle on Thursday afternoon. He is 14 years old, Lamar Hall of Ramble in the parish. Recalling his last moment with his son, Gary Hall told Radio Jamaica News that his son came home sometime after 3 o'clock. Mr. Hall said about 4 o'clock his son attempted to leave the yard with a bicycle that had a malfunctioning brake. The father said that started a dispute. He fumbled and he said he wasn't going away with any bicycle. He was just looking at something. I said he wasn't looking at anything. He was just going away with the bicycle, and I get to him and he went back with the bicycle and put it down. I say go and find something and do, because you always come in and want to go on the road each time you come from school. I told him he could take the broom and sweep up a part of the yard or something, because that's the way I tried to grow him, that he learned to do something, the father recounted. Alright, my people, just like any father, this is probably something that most parents do. Because if we allow we kids them just do what them want. Them come from school, them not go wash a little plate them. Them not go do two little sitting, them not sweep up a yard. If you not no pipe, no water, running water in your yard, then no get a buckle and go a pipe, go carry to water. Them quick if you go play a marble, if you go run up and down with them friend, if you take them bicycle and go ride up and down all over the place. Right? So like any good father, you probably will draw your child in line, which it appears that this father was doing. Nothing is wrong with that. Moving on. According to him, Lamar supposedly left the home and went down to the road to his mother's house. After not seeing Lamar return the night, he suspected that he stayed at his mother's house. About 7:30 a.m., Friday morning, that would be the next day now, people, her cousin who was going to the river behind the house saw Lamar's body hanging from a tambourine tree. An alarm was raised and the police was called to remove this young man, this 14-year-old young man body. And to add to that, people, if you know anyone who is struggling with mental health, or just be going through deep depression or something. If you know a way you can reach help for them, counseling, somebody who can talk to them, please me, I beg you do it. Because in these times, people don't know if to deal with them emotion. And as you can see, a little 14-year-old young man, you'd expect this is the last thing that come in your brain. It couldn't just be the bicycle when your father tell him to go put on and find something to do in the yard. Push him to go do something like this. Something happened when him go down to his mother. Something else must be behind this man. Because it could have never just be the bicycle. Something happened in school. Has something been going on with this young man before? He have a little girlfriend and the little girlfriend break up. Something not right, yes so. Because like myself, and many other kids who me know, this is how them parents raise them. Then they expect you come in from school and get up and go do what you want to do without saying nothing to you. So something must be wrong. Was there any signs from this young man that something wasn't right with him prior to all of this, like all a week or 2 weeks before? Is this really a suicide? Did someone get rid of him? Because boy, me find this hard to believe. It is not very often, you know. You hear of kids in Jamaica take their own life, you know. Not so often. When it come on to CXC, GSAT and this time, we have a child who feel them GSAT or feel them CXC and them take it to heart and harm themselves. Or you could have a female child who have gone through a situation where her innocence has been taken from her forcefully by a man. In other words, she has been RAPE and has been battling with it. Then, in cases like this, they tend to take their own lives. But this young man right now, he puzzling. A 14-year-old little boy. And you try to take up your bicycle. And your father tell you, say, put on the bicycle and try go find something in the yard and do. And this is enough to prompt you to do that? No, man. Because as far as the father say, right? He just need to go find something to do. Because you always come in and want to go on the road each time. You come from school, I told him he could take the broom and sweep up a part of the yard or something because that's the way he tries to raise his kids. Me no see no harm in that. Because I would have probably do the same thing as well to my pitney that would have probably tell him to put on the bicycle and go find it in the yard though. If you don't come in and just want to go on the road, go idle. Go and go put on and go find it in the yard do I go take up a book. And go sit down somewhere and read your book or go do your homework. That's how you do as a parent. But people, when you see things like them, it run deeper than that. It run way deeper than that. This child must have been going through so much trauma when he can't manage. He could have been from school. He could have been from yard there with him daddy. Or it could have been something happened when he go down in mother yard. But I not just the bicycle situation alone, me people. Something more is there to it. And parents, me I beg you no please. You no pay attention to no child. Not just if them a get themselves in a trouble. And you just want to know them in no trouble and them a do well at school. Pay attention to a child emotion. Because they could be going through a lot. And you as the parents don't have a clue. Believe when J Progress tell you that. One J Progress Entertainment, me people. Hear me no man, you don't have to ask nobody nothing. And nobody not have to tell you nothing. Because I just one J Progress Entertainment. Believe no man.